This lesson shows first steps on working with FluidDraw. You will learn something about creation of a new project, design of a pneumatic circuit diagram, drawing connection lines, parts list view, and references between parts list positions and symbols at the scheme. To create a new project, I select Menu File, Item New, Project, and input a file name for it. The Project Properties dialog opens. Here we select one of the included drawing frames. Drawing frame format A3. At the Attributes tab, inputs of project properties are being done. These inputs are mapped to the drawing frame's title block. I input project designation My First Project and close dialog with OK button. The New button opens a new page which I add to the project. The Page Properties dialog opens, where I input page description Pneumatics, which is going to be displayed in the title block of the drawing frame. You see Inherited designation from Project. First, I take symbols out of the standard pneumatic library, according ISO standard EN 1219 Part 1. Library structure corresponds to standard EN 81-346 Part 2. Symbols are grouped by function and purpose. I select the piston rod cylinder from tab Actuate Operate and place it on the workbench by drag and drop. To fulfill a required clamp hold function, I take a gripper symbol and place it on the workbench. Supported by a reference line, I align the symbol. These reference lines are going to be faded in with the activated option Snap to Connector. Besides direct selection from the library, it is possible to search symbols via terms. Therefore, I use the Find Symbol Description item from the menu Insert or function key number 3. To operate piston rod cylinder, I'm searching for a 5-port 3-way solenoid valve. While typing search term, list of adequate symbols is being reduced. Click at a line in result list, show symbol preview. In the lower left part of this dialog, library tree structure from result list with symbol descriptions is displayed. FluidDraw offers the possibility of drawing connection lines automatically between aligned symbol connectors. Setting for this you find at menu Tools, item Options, at tab Connector Links. To operate the gripper, I search for a 5-port 2-way solenoid valve. Find symbol description 5-2. Placing symbol aligned to the solenoid valve, right hand. moving left to right below grippers connectors, until connection lines are being created. For preparation of compressed air, I want to insert a service unit from the Festo product catalog. Insert from Festo catalog or function key number 4. Search service unit. Double-click line with required product. Closing dialog with OK inserts corresponding symbol. To draw a connection line, click with left mouse button at a symbol's connector. Move mouse a little with pushed button, then release button. To set a support point, simple click with left mouse button. Finish drawing of connection line by click at another connector. Drawing will be finished by click on an existing connection line too. In this case, a T-connector will be inserted. Passing an open connector changes its color to green. Passing an already connected one changes its color to red. I add symbol of compressed air supply to scheme. Now I insert exhaust throttle valves into connection lines of piston rod cylinder to control speed of its movement. Connection within the existing line is being done automatically. Second throttle valve. Finally, I insert proximity switches for monitoring end positions of piston rod. Identification of components is done automatically with inserting a symbol into the scheme. Therefore, first code letter according standard EN 81346 part 2 followed by a serial number is used. Of course, you can modify this according to your own rules. To enlarge working bench, I hide library. For product selection, I open Properties dialog of a symbol by double-click on it. Click Find button, input search term and select the product. The piston rod cylinder is represented by a configurable symbol. Thus, I adapt it according to the selected product features. Input a text describing function of the component will make it easy to understand the scheme. I enable option to display this text and place the text. I repeat this procedure with product selection for gripper function. Click the Find button, select the product, input a functional description and display it. Placing text on top of symbol. The same way I use to select products to fulfill machine functions represented by the other symbols. Now the scheme is complete. I open Proximity Switch B2 Properties dialog to show you some features related with the Festo catalog. Click Find button. If no products are listed, disable checkbox Show Parts Matching Symbol Only. Now all available products are listed, but it's up to the user to ensure that symbol represents real product functions. I search for a part number. You see that Festo Catalog offers a symbol showing electric wiring. That's the reason why there were no products found in correlation to the used pneumatic symbol for the proximity switch with enabled option Show Parts Matching Symbol Only. This option shows product photo instead of symbol. A lot of additional information is being offered by right-click at a line of listed products from Festo Catalog. With an available internet connection, you can get product-related PDF documentation, datasheet, accessories, CAD download, and so on. To demonstrate this, I open Product Datasheet. Next, I'm going to show you parts list and its references to symbols in the scheme. Therefore, I open a new window and switch its view to Parts List. Column order can be arranged very easily per drag and drop. Sort table by clicking at corresponding column header. Reverse sort order by clicking same column again. At Properties dialog, listed attributes and other settings are defined. You can list all components of the project or components from selected pages only. Enable option Accumulated Parts List if you want products with same part number listed at one line. This may be helpful for order process of products. At tab Listed Attributes, displayed parts list columns are defined. Of course, you can insert a table with parts list information into the scheme too. For this you have to select Parts List item from the menu Insert. To find and to go to the component symbol, simply press Find button. Corresponding scheme will be opened, respectively put into the foreground with a highlighted component symbol. I arrange both windows, Scheme and Parts List, to view the references between symbol and parts list position. Same way, like a click at a parts list position highlights corresponding symbol, a click at a symbol highlights corresponding line and parts list. Click into cell with attribute value to change it. Display text at scheme will be updated immediately. Finally, I show how to insert a parts list table into the scheme. Click the Parts List button and then the upper left insert position for the table. Final hint: to limit number of displayed lines, respectively to arrange parts list at several pages, double-click Table and click the Properties button. Select the Appearance tab. activate Lines per Page checkbox and input number of lines per page. Thank you for your attention.